Out in the wild, fire is more than just a source of warmth. It's a lifeline, a beacon of hope in the vast wilderness. A roaring fire can mean the difference between a comfortable night and a freezing ordeal. It's crucial for survival, providing not just heat but also a sense of security. Fire purifies water, making it safe to drink. In the wild, clean water is a precious resource, and fire ensures you can stay hydrated without the risk of illness. It cooks food, killing harmful bacteria. Properly cooked food is essential to maintain your energy levels and health during your outdoor adventures. The dancing flames offer comfort and boost morale when spirits are low. The warmth and light of a fire can lift your mood and provide a sense of companionship, even when you're alone. Mastering the art of fire building is an essential skill for any outdoor enthusiast. It requires patience, knowledge, and practice, but the rewards are immense. Knowing how to build a fire in any condition gives you a sense of preparedness and self-reliance. It empowers you to face the elements with confidence. Whether you're facing a sudden downpour or battling the biting wind, the ability to create fire empowers you to overcome challenges. It's a skill that can turn a potentially dangerous situation into a manageable one. It allows you to enjoy the great outdoors safely and confidently. A well-maintained fire can be the heart of your campsite, bringing people together and creating lasting memories. Remember, fire is a powerful tool. It demands respect and careful handling. Treat it with respect and always prioritize safety. Ensure your fire is completely out before leaving to protect the environment and prevent wildfires. Before striking a match, you need the right materials. Building a fire requires a careful selection of tinder, kindling, and fuel. Tinder is the heart of your fire. It ignites easily from a spark. Look for dry, fluffy materials like birch bark, cattail fluff, or cotton balls coated in petroleum jelly. Kindling is the bridge between tinder and fuel. It catches fire quickly from the burning tinder and sustains the flames long enough for the fuel to ignite. Opt for small, dry twigs and branches, gradually increasing in thickness. Fuel is the powerhouse that keeps your fire burning strong. Select larger pieces of dry wood. Hardwoods like oak and maple burn longer and hotter than softwoods like pine and fir. Choosing the right location for your fire is crucial. The spot you select can make the difference between a cozy, controlled campfire and a dangerous, out-of-control blaze. Look for a sheltered spot. This will help protect your fire from the elements and keep it burning steadily. Avoid areas exposed to strong winds, which can extinguish a fledgling fire or cause it to spread uncontrollably. Wind can be unpredictable, and a sudden gust can turn a small flame into a wildfire. Ideally, find a spot with a natural windbreak, like a rock outcropping or a dense thicket of trees. These natural barriers can shield your fire from the wind and help maintain a consistent flame. If you're in a forest, clear a 10-foot diameter area around your fire site to prevent the flames from reaching dry leaves and debris. This creates a safety buffer and reduces the risk of your fire spreading. Never build a fire directly under a tree. The heat can damage the tree and potentially ignite dry branches overhead. Always ensure there's ample space above your fire to prevent any accidents. If possible, build your fire on a non-flammable surface like rock or bare earth. This minimizes the risk of the fire spreading to surrounding vegetation. Avoid building a fire on top of dry grass or pine needles, which can easily catch fire. Always take the time to clear the area of any flammable materials to ensure a safe and enjoyable campfire experience. There are several effective fire layouts, each with its own advantages. The teepee fire is a classic and versatile option. Create a cone-shaped structure by leaning small twigs against each other. Leave an opening on one side for adding tinder and kindling. The log cabin fire provides excellent airflow and stability. Start with a small teepee structure, then build a square cabin around it using larger logs. The lean-to fire is ideal for windy conditions. Drive a sturdy stick into the ground at a 30-degree angle, leaning towards the wind. Pile tinder and kindling underneath the stick and build a wall of logs behind it to create a windbreak. Section 5. The Spark of Life Lighting Techniques. With your fire structure ready, it's time to ignite the flames. A lighter or waterproof matches are the most reliable methods. If you're using a lighter, hold the flame to the tinder until it catches fire. With matches, strike them away from your body and carefully hold the flame to the tinder. For a more primitive approach, try using a ferrocerium rod, also known as a fire steel. Scrape the rod with a sharp edge to create sparks that will ignite your tinder. Practice using a ferrocerium rod beforehand to familiarize yourself with the technique. Section 6. Keeping the flames alive, feeding and maintaining your fire. Once your fire is established, it needs regular attention to stay alive. Add small pieces of kindling first, gradually increasing the size as the flames grow stronger. Avoid adding too much fuel at once, as this can smother the fire. Maintain good airflow by adjusting the logs or blowing gently at the base of the flames. A well-built fire should burn steadily and produce minimal smoke. If your fire starts to die down, add more tinder and kindling to reignite the flames. Section 7. Weathering the storm fire in challenging conditions. Building a fire in ideal conditions is one thing, but the wilderness often throws curveballs our way. When the weather turns against you, starting a fire can become a daunting task. Rain, wind, and snow can all present unique challenges that require different strategies and techniques. In wet conditions, finding dry tinder and kindling can be a challenge. The forest floor may be soaked, making it difficult to locate materials that will catch fire easily. However, with a keen eye and some persistence, you can still find what you need. Look for dry materials under rocks, inside dead trees, or in the sheltered undergrowth. These areas are often protected from the rain and can provide the dry tinder you need to get your fire started. You can also try peeling back the wet outer layers of bark to find dry wood underneath. This inner wood is often dry enough to catch fire, even when the outer layers are soaked. In windy conditions, building a fire can feel like an uphill battle. The wind can blow out your matches or lighter, and it can scatter your kindling before it has a chance to catch fire. Use your body or a tarp to shield the flames from the wind while you get the fire established. Creating a windbreak can make all the difference in getting your fire to catch and stay lit. The lean-to fire layout is particularly effective in windy situations. This structure helps to protect the flames from the wind, allowing the fire to build up strength and heat. In snowy conditions, you'll need to create a base for your fire to prevent it from melting into the snow. The cold ground can quickly extinguish your fire if it doesn't have a proper foundation. Gather a platform of dry logs or rocks to elevate the fire and provide insulation. This will keep the fire off the cold ground and help it to burn more efficiently, even in the harshest winter conditions. With the right techniques and a bit of perseverance, you can successfully build a fire in any weather. Section 8. Safety first, responsible fire management. Fire is a powerful force that demands respect. Always prioritize safety when building and managing a fire. Never leave a fire unattended. Keep a bucket of water or sand nearby to extinguish the flames in case of an emergency. Be mindful of the surrounding vegetation. Clear any dry leaves or branches within a 10-foot radius of the fire pit. Avoid building a fire on top of peat, which can smolder underground and reignite unexpectedly. Before leaving the campsite, ensure the fire is completely extinguished. Section 9. Putting out the flames. Extinguishing your fire. Extinguishing a fire properly is just as important as building it correctly. Start by letting the fire burn down to a manageable size. Pour water slowly and steadily over the embers, stirring them with a shovel or stick to ensure all hot spots are extinguished. Avoid pouring too much water at once, as this can create a cloud of ash and steam. Continue adding water and stirring until the embers are cool to the touch. Never bury a fire with dirt or sand, as this can insulate the embers and allow them to smolder underground, posing a fire hazard. Section 10. Practice makes perfect, honing your skills. Mastering the art of fire building takes practice. Don't wait until you're stranded in the wilderness to try these techniques for the first time. Practice building fires in your backyard or at a designated campsite. Experiment with different fire layouts and tinder materials. The more you practice, the more confident and proficient you'll become. Remember, fire building is a valuable skill that can serve you well in both survival situations and everyday life. Section 11. Conclusion. the enduring importance of firecraft. Fire has been an integral part of human existence for millennia. It provides warmth, cooks food, purifies water, and offers a sense of security and companionship. In the wilderness, fire can mean the difference between survival and disaster. By mastering the art of fire building, you equip yourself with an essential skill that can enhance your outdoor adventures and provide peace of mind. Remember to always prioritize safety, respect the environment, and practice your fire building skills regularly. With knowledge, preparation, and a healthy dose of respect for the power of fire, you can confidently face the challenges of the wilderness and embrace the transformative experience of connecting with nature's most primal element.